all the gimmicks have been played. All the games have been played in New Jersey. I mean, we had bonded our tobacco money. We had borrowed for, for ongoing spending. I mean, every trick in the book that could be played, extended debt from 20 years to 30 years to balloon payments from just every game. So now you were left. There were no games left in the playbook to use. So you had to actually make difficult choices. The sustainability of those is, I think, the possibility of the sustainability is embodied in that right direction number I told you. Like what the special interest will attempt to do when you make those tough choices to say, this is the end of the world as we know it. He's throwing grandma off the cliff. Your children are not going to be able to learn. You will not be able to get into a hospital. The roads will be caving in. The bridges will be collapsing. And there's commercials for all this, 30-second ads for all this stuff. What they've seen in New Jersey now over the last 2.5 years is sun's still coming up every morning. Their kids are still going to school. Test scores are still pretty good in a lot of the school districts. Our roads could be better, but they're not awful. Our bridges are being repaired. We're doing the things that government essentially needs to do. And we're doing it with less employees than we've done it with since 2001. We've amended the pension and benefit program, and no one's visibly suffering from that. Would people like to have more money? Sure they would. But I can't justify any longer to the union carpenter who's been out of work for 2 years and is trying to keep his house. His property taxes continue to go up because I'm paying for 5% raises for teachers. I can't justify it anymore. And guess what? Neither can the union carpenter. And so the divide you see in our country, in one respect, is the divide between the private sector union movement and the public sector union movement. And the private sector union movement, which is dependent upon a vibrant private sector economy to put their people back to work, during a downtime like this is saying to themselves, well, how can my people survive? And how come when our pensions go down, we have to put more money in, but the public sector workers don't? How come when my health care costs go up, I have to put more money in, but the public sector workers don't pay anything? I mean, this is an issue of fundamental fairness. And so I think what you're seeing is the sustainability of these changes lie in their common sense and fairness. That doesn't mean they're not hard. And it doesn't mean they're not painful, because they are. But they're also fair and they make sense. And so people are willing to accept that in the context of shared sacrifice.